Hey, what up guys, it's Grim and we are back playing more Clash of Kings mod. Where the fuck are we? We are up north. See, there's Winterfell. It was requested of me to see what the freaking wildlings were up to, so we're checking it out. Surrender or die, motherfuckers. Well, here's what I was thinking, man. Like, usually when you leave a certain area of Rome that's typically inhabited by, like, bandits and wildlings and shit, they will start forming, like, a gigantic band. And it gets kind of hard to take them out. But, it looks like the wildlings have not been doing anything up here, or the free folk, or whatever you want to call these guys. Looks like they haven't been doing anything in my game. It seems like the honorable men and the lords up here have been taking care of business, so nothing to worry about, I guess. I saw one band of about 83, so I was like, well, looks like this is the best we're gonna get. Anyway, welcome back to Clash of Kings. Okay, let's get right into it, huh? Episode 10, the season finale, Game of Thrones for season 4. It was good. It was good. It was a pretty good episode. Let's get right into it, shall we? Northern Wall! We're seeing the conclusion of that giant battle from last episode with, Jon Snow and his merry crew of motherfuckers. Yeah, his plan was to go talk with Mance and, figure out some peace with him, but, well, it wasn't working out too well. I do like how they still have a mutual respect for one another. They drank to their fallen comrades. Freaking John's being kind of a dick about it. He's just like, you need to bounce, man. You need to get out of here. And Man's just like, dude, there's White Walkers, north of the wall. When winter comes, we're absolutely fucked. There's no way we can not be north of the wall when winter comes. Or else we will all die and be brought back as fucking ice zombies, man. And you gotta sympathize with him, man, because that's the reality of the fucking situation, you know? He cannot go without, you know, getting his people across that damn wall. Are we done? I'm bored with these guys. Where'd it go, guys? Anyway, so I thought I'd check up on the wildlings real quick. Let's get back to freaking Essos and what we were doing, shall we?
Okay, we are back in Essos. We're gonna take over Mir today, by the way, if you were wondering. Also, off screen, I took over Liz, because fuck those guys. I can't believe they kicked my ass so badly last time. Hey, what you doing, guy? Oh, Mr. Norvos? Actually, no. We ain't got time for that shit. We ain't got time for any of this shit. We're taking over Mir today. Lesson learned from last time, don't fuck around fighting assholes when you got a city to take over. A major city, alright? Fuck you guys, Alexander Stedman, whoever the fuck you are. Douchebag. I'm taking over your house. Wow, they have a lot of people there. Oh, not really. Oh, okay, let's fucking kill him. Yeah! Okay, anyway, back to episode 10. Freaking, I just wanted to talk about what happened in the book versus the show with the whole Jon Snow going to meet up with Mance deal, because it isn't quite the same, you know? What happened in the show is that, that Slint dude, that bitch baby guy that hid in the cellar during the whole assault by the wildlings, he wasn't there, and Alistair Thorne wasn't there either. Is this city seriously like the last one? Is it really? Oh, that is so boring. Why are all these cities the exact same? I guess there's not really any, whatever. They never go to Mir or Liz in the books. So I guess there's no real, you know, basis for what to go on here. Whatever. I guess whatever. Let it slide. Anyway, what happened really was that Alistair Thorne and bitch baby Jonas Slint or Jano Slint or whatever, they weren't even there. They were at Eastwatch by the Sea, and the guy who was in command of the Night's Watch at the time was the freaking blacksmith. Yeah, and just because he was there the longest, that's pretty much the only reason why. So when Jon Snow showed up, he kind of just took the helm and eventually won out the siege, like they showed in the show. It wasn't all quite the same, but it was the end. Wow, did you see that guy get shot in the face? That was fucking awesome. Holy shit. Anyway, what happened was that later, after most of the fighting had gone on for like days, Alistair Thorne and the Slint bitch baby showed up, and they were like, hey, we're not gonna survive this. We should have somebody go, like, make some terms with the King Beyond the Wall, Mance Radar. Jon Snow, you do it. It's just total dick move. They pretty much sent him on a suicide mission to meet with Mance. They actually told him to kill him. And it wasn't like that in the show. It was like, Jon Snow was like, oh, if I kill him, then it'll be all good. But, you know, unfortunately, Stannis freaking Baratheon shows up. Bet you guys didn't see that coming, huh? I didn't see it coming when I read the books. That's for damn sure. I thought Jon Snow was totally fucked. No, Stannis Baratheon shows up of all the freaking people. Stannis motherfucking Baratheon. Why do you suppose he showed up? Seems like a bit of a mystery, and they didn't really explain it in the show. Well, how grim to explain. You remember that one scene when they were burning the bodies? of their slain homies, and Jon Snow was staring at the fire. He looked across the fire, and who was staring back at him? Freaking Melisandre. I think Melisandre maybe had something to do with it. She's always talking about her red god, and the other one, for whom which cannot be said. You think that other god may have something with, oh, I don't know, the others? Like the White Walkers, maybe? I don't know. They didn't explain it in the show. But maybe that has something to do with it. I'm just saying. Anyway, so that's probably why he's there. So Jon Snow and Stannis, they're gonna have some fun. I use the word fun loosely in the future, so look forward to that. Next season. God, I can't believe we have to wait another fucking 10 months for more. That sucks. Maybe the friggin' 6th book will be out by then. Is it the 6th? Yeah, it is the 6th, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe that book will be out and I'll have something to do with Game of Thrones by then. Oh, I'm so stoked. They leave you on a giant cliffhanger at the end of the 5th book, I'll tell you right now. Giant cliffhanger. But, can't talk about it, too many spoilers. What else happened? Bran's story finally reaches a point to which it might be interesting, because Bran has been very dull. I won't lie. Bran, very dull. He makes it to his tree, his fancy weirwood tree, and he finds a little green kid. How fucked up was that? He has a fight with some White Walkers. That was pretty fucked up. Something I want to mention that happened in the show that didn't happen in the book. Jojen got stabbed. That part was kind of, like, morbid. Well, yeah, of course it was morbid. Somebody died. Jojen died, but he was just laying there just getting stabbed over and over again by this skeleton dude. It's kind of fucked up to watch, honestly. He's like, Jesus Christ. But that wasn't in the books. He didn't die. They just killed him off, probably because he was a wiener. I don't mind at all, actually. I don't like that kid. Freaking his sister did damn near everything. His sister was a badass. Mira? Yeah, total badass. You see her waving that battle axe around, taking out all these skeletons? Dude, that shit was badass. What was that Jojen kid doing? Nothing, laying there getting stabbed like a bitch. Man, fuck that kid. I'm glad he's dead. Fuck him, man. Fuck these Mira shazzles. Oh, these guys are so much easier than the Lyazine. Goddamn Max. God, they're such a pain. Seriously, I'm just hacking away at these bitches. They're not doing a damn thing. Look at this shit. Look at this goddamn shit. But, yeah, that little green kid that was shooting fireballs, man, that was a child of the Forest. Yeah, you guys probably don't know anything about it because they don't mention them at all. Let me break it down for you kids, alright? The children of the forest, they may have explained this in the show at some point, but I don't think they ever went into any great detail. They do it in the books, but the children of the forest lived in Westeros before the first men. Are we done? Way to go, guys. Good job. Let's go rush the streets. Take the fight to the streets and kill some bitches. Eventually, thank you. Okay, the children of the forest lived in Westeros before the first men showed up. The first men were like the first, well, just like they're called the first men. They were the first people to show up in Westeros. They crossed on this land bridge that existed. Ow! Who the fucker shot me? But yeah, they came over on this land bridge between Essos and Dorne. Ow, you fuckers! Why you gotta be shooting me like that? Sort of like how they theorized that. God damn it! Fucking stop shooting me! Okay, I need someone to be cannon fodder. Go! You guys, no, you're not going. You need to go up there so they shoot at somebody else other than me. Oh my god, man. Thanks. Fucking fucker! Don't worry, I got this. You think they'd run out of arrows eventually, but nope, they are not going to. Do not! Fucking prick! Fuck you! Jesus! I want to explain this. Anyway, first man came over on this land bridge between Essos and Dorne, I believe. And then they showed up and like, oh, sweet, a new land. We should fucking hang out here and make our own country and shit. And the children of the forest were like, no, it's not really cool, man. We kind of live here already. So they start going to war. And what happened was the children of the forest used their freaking magics and shit to collapse this land, or just fuck up this land bridge, and they sent it to the bottom of the ocean so no more men could come over. That's why they're called the first men, because they were the first men to cross this bridge and populate Westeros. But, I mean, they were there already, so the war continued on between them and the children of the forest. And they moved their way north. They kept moving their way north until freaking, they got to about, oh, thanks. I'm gonna take some prisoners. Till they got to about south of Moat Cailin, where there's all these marshes and shit. Oh my god, they have so many prisoners. Give me a second. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, shit, these guys probably want to take over my shit, don't they? Right, bastards. Derv? What fucking name is Derv? I'm killing you. I'm getting your ass. Anyway, the children of the forest, they really want to get rid of the first men, so they just knew they couldn't stop them. So they were just like, okay, we're gonna do the same thing with this land bridge that we did in between, like, where the north is and, wait, what the fuck? Everyone fucking charge. I hit the wrong button. Fucking button. Charge, you rat bastards. Anyway, they tried to sink the land in between the north and south of Westeros, like they did with the other place, and it didn't quite work. It just kind of turned into a marsh. Anyway, that's the children of the forest. And then, like, eventually, the first men and the children of the forest sort of reached a peace. They started worshiping the same gods, the old gods, blah, blah, blah. That's basically what happened. Until the Andals showed up, and they were like, fuck these green people. The Andals were the people that showed up in Westeros after the first men. They're pretty much the second men. They're like everyone in the south, and the first men kind of moved north after that. That's pretty much what happened. They were like, fuck these green people, and then they moved them farther up north and pretty much hunted them into extinction, which is why they don't really exist up until now, when Bran finally met one under a tree in the middle of the north. And Apparently they got fireball superpowers. How do they lose to dudes when they have fireball superpowers? I guess dudes had fireballs back then too, like magic and shit. Whatever, that technology's like lost to man and shit, so. That's what that green person was. Is one of the last of these, you know, children of the forest. And Bran was pretty much summoned by them, sort of, ish, by that one dude under the tree. What happens from here? I don't know, man. They don't really explain it much in the books, but Bran's gonna be doing some shit. It's gonna be a little interesting to see his story from here on out. A lot more interesting than the story has been. Oh yeah, you're my prisoner now, bitch. What the? I don't, oh my god. I don't want any of this shit. Okay. Fuck, it feels like there's so much to get to for this last episode. I mean, there's so much shit that freaking happened. Can I ignore these guys? I'm gonna start moving this way. Let's just try to take out Mir today. You think we could do that? You think? I'm once again asking you guys, like I'm gonna get an answer from you. I don't think I am. Ooh, maybe we should take out that guy. I don't like that guy at all. Don't luck. Actually, fuck it. Let's just take out towns. I think people in the field's boring. Anyway, let's move on. Moving on. Daenerys, Danny girl, had a pretty sad scene. Ruling is a lot harder than conquering. The Targaryens were very good at conquering. Ruling, however, not so much. Turns out ruling a kingdom, ruling a people is a lot harder than taking them over, okay? First thing she had to deal with that court was that one dude who's like, listen, I'm old and no one respects me. It's about, are you fucking serious? You fucking pricks, you're fucking sieging my shit. How dare you? How dare you siege Arya? That one girl from that one Zelda game. You fucking pricks. I can't fucking believe you. The nerve of these ass clowns. God, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you all. I'm killing you. I'm killing all of you now because you fucking pissed me off. Actually, fuck you. We need to save Arya. I don't feel like taking that shit over again. I actually didn't take over that shit again. I actually just started sieging them. They were like, listen, you don't have a chance. Just give it up. They're like, here you go. And then it was pretty funny that you can work it like that sometimes. It's pretty funny when it does work, though. But like I was saying, that old dude was like, dude, I used to be a somebody, I used to be a teacher back when I was a slave. Sure, I wasn't free, I was a piece of property, but I also had respect. And right now I'm free, but I got nothing. And it brings up an interesting sort of deal, you know, like, is freedom good for everybody? When you think of it that way, it's like, no. Sometimes people fall in love with their chains. I guess a part of being free is being able to be like, I don't want to be free, which is a bit odd, understandably so. But at the same time, pretty fucked up. I mean, I guess in sort of Western ways of thinking, like, you know, European, American, now you like North American sort of ways of thinking, we always envision slavery as just this terrible, awful fucking thing, but sometimes it's sort of a good thing. Where am I going? You cocksuckers. You penises interrupt my taking over of these bitches, and then you run away like cowards. How dare you? You get back here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get you. Wring your goddamn pants, you sons of bitches. But that's an interesting thing to think about, you know. It's sort of, I do enjoy, like, these sort of different ways of thinking that the show proposes at times, and that is definitely one of them, like, how there will always be masters and slaves. I believe some of the philosophers of old would talk about that, but, you know. Something to ponder! And then the next guy that came up was like, your dragon killed my kid. That's a tough one. And then Dany finally realizes she can't control these motherfuckers. She can't control these dragons. They just do whatever they want. Yeah, another example of, like, the cost of freedom, really. Like, these dragons, they are not slaves. You cannot hold down these dragons. Well, and be, like, a good mother to them at the same time. And they're just gonna do whatever the fuck they want, man. It's pretty fucked up. But freaking, her solution was to chain up her 2 babies in the crypts. Ah, it was so sad seeing that. That was great CGI, by the way. I have no idea. It'd be so hard to act with things that aren't there. I just want to point that out. Those dragons aren't actually there. Dany is... Did I just level up? Holy fuck. Anyway, Dany is dealing with things that aren't there. She's chaining them up. I just love that scene when she's walking away, and the dragons are like, hey, where you going? Where you going? Mom! They're pretty much yelling mom the whole time. Like, Mom, where you going? Mom! It's so sad, you know. Poor dragons, and Dany was all broken up over it, too. Yeah, she can't fucking control them. They're gonna go around killing kids. That ain't right. Keep in mind, her big black dragon, Drogon, is still out and about, too. It could very well still be killing kids. You never really know, you know. So, you know, that's gonna be a thing that she has to deal with, poor Dany. They didn't really go much else into her this episode. That's pretty much it. Moving along, okay. Arya. We gotta talk about Arya. Because her story is, it's getting good. Except this episode... Well, you gotta talk about Brienne when you're talking about Arya, because now their stories are intertwined. That never happened in the book, by the way. Never did. Arya meeting up with Brienne of Tarth did not happen, okay. How... I guess they kind of explain in the books, it's like, oh, they were both going to the Vale, so it makes sense, right? Here's my question. Okay, how is it that, like, the Hound and Arya go around Westeros, and they're getting fucked up at every turn. It's just a bitch getting around this country, man. It's such a pain in the goddamn ass getting around this motherfucker. And Brienne and Pod have no fucking problem whatsoever. Like, even, every time someone tries to get around Westeros, they have the hardest goddamn time. Not Brienne for some reason. Why? I don't know. Well, she did with Jaime. Well, she had a terrible time, but now she's with Pod. All of a sudden, everything's just hunky-dory. Pod just makes all the difference, you know? What the fuck? I don't know. That's something that kind of bugs me. Another thing that bugs me, the Hound and Brienne fighting. That did not happen in the book. Granted, it was a pretty cool fight. It started getting pretty dirty with the low blows, man. But how badass is that? Okay, first of all, honestly, don't think the Hound should have lost that fight, but he did kind of have an infected neck bite. That's what I'm claiming is the reason the Hound didn't outright just kick Brienne of Tarth's ass. But I gotta love Brienne for just, like, going psychotic and shit. She has some great, like, losing her composure moments. Like, I don't want to call them great, but they're just, like, it engrosses you into the story. Because, you know, it's a man's world, baby, and it's hard for a woman. I get it. I can dig it, man. And she's trying to maintain her composure, be like a proper knight and shit. But when it comes down to brass tacks, when you're in a battle for your life, sometimes you gotta go ape shit and punch a guy in the balls, and I dig it, you know? Except the Hound is not above kicking her in the vag. I saw it. Everybody saw it. The Hound kicked her in the vag. Holy shit, I did level. Level 48. I have no idea what to do with my skills anymore. If you're curious about my skills, here they are. I don't really show these stats off at all. I don't even know what to friggin' do. Maybe I'll... Why not? Get some more strength. Actually, I do kind of want some more inventory management. I wouldn't mind that. Okay, fine. Whatever. Thinking out loud. I need to get food, because I'm almost out of food. I still have quite a bit to talk about. This might be a two-parter, just because there's so much to talk about this episode. But once again, the whole Brienne of Tarth Hound fight never happened in the books, but I thought it was a cool fight nonetheless. Pretty much from the book, they threw everything of Brienne's story out for the show. They really did. They were just like, fuck it. We're not doing that. Because, granted, it is kind of boring. I mean, there are some interesting parts, but I guess not interesting enough for TV. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Whatever, you know, it's your show, do what you want. Whatever. Anyway, the Hound, that's gotta upset some people, right? Hound fans out there, you gotta be upset right now, right? Because he was pretty bad off. He looked like he had a compound fracture in his leg, man. And he begged for death from Arya, but Arya wouldn't do it. Arya! Arya, stop! You're cold as ice! Girl, damn! But shit, I don't really blame her. I mean, sure, he's on her list, but... tough situation. Tough freaking situation for her. I don't blame her. I wouldn't have killed the Hound either. By the way, we didn't actually see the Hound die. I just want to point that out. We did not actually see him die. So, if you are a fan of the Hound, he might not be dead. Maybe? I don't know. I hope not. I like the Hound. He's one of my faves. But then Arya is now on her own. She goes to this town. What's that town called? Hold on. Pause. We're going to look at the map over here. What town did Arya go to? I think she went to, was it Maidenpool? Could be, I think it was Salt Pans, actually, yeah. She ended up going to Salt Pans. Because, yeah, they were at the Bloody Gate. They were traveling to the Bloody Gate. Then they turned around. I think Arya went to Salt Pans after that. And then, yeah, she's on her way to Bravos now, which is very cool. She's like, oh, you guys are from Bravos. I got this coin from this guy I met, like, years ago. Total badass. What was his name again? The Faceless Man? Jakar Hagen or something? Hagen Jakar? Something like that. Anyway, her story's about to get so fucking cool. Oh, you think Arya's cool now? You don't even know, kids. Kids, you don't even know. Arya's gonna be so fucking badass. So badass! Grimblew's guarantee. There. I can't wait. I cannot wait for Arya's story to unfold. I can't wait to learn about her in the next book. Shit, she's gonna be so awesome. Enough of that. What the fuck else was left to talk about? Tyrion, yeah. Did you guys think Tyrion was gonna get killed? Did you seriously think he was gonna get killed? I want to know. Did you guys really think so? They'd never kill off Tyrion. Come on. Granted, they did kill off Catelyn and Robb Stark. Yeah, they did. But Tyrion... Okay, there are certain people in this show to which I think George R.R. Martin is too attached to kill off. Tyrion, Sam Tarly. Those two. I seriously do not think they will ever get killed off. Because they are too close to Sam. Or not, too close to George R.R. Martin. Who the fuck is this? Uko Novoros. Who dat? Some pirate motherfucker? Should we kill him? Actually, let's do it after we take over this town. We'll get some easy troops from him. Look at that, he's got 83 dudes. Well, they're all Mirish, though. I can't use them if they're Mirish. Son of a bitch, I will get you later, sir. Probably off-screen. Anyway, I seriously don't think Tyrion will ever die, or Sam, for that reason. But Jaime, gotta love Jaime. Okay, is Jaime officially on your good list now? I know at the beginning of the show he pushed Bran from a building because he got caught fucking Cersei. But other than that... well, he fucks his sister, too, which is also pretty fucked up. But seriously, the same place? Oh, these fortresses are not creative at all. Anyway, Jaime has to be growing on you by now. He saved Tyrion! He got him out! Except Tyrion was like, hey, thanks, Jaime. You go away now, and I will be back. And then he kills Shay. And then he kills Tywin. Tywin thought he could talk his way out of that shit, dude. No, he wasn't talking his way out of that shit. Was not happening. Just like this guy is not living. Haha! Suck it, bitches. Okay. Oh, man. He wasn't scared for 1 second when he really should have been, man. God, how could you not figure it out, man? Like, you've been trying to kill Tyrion his whole life. What makes you think he is not going to murder your dumb ass right now? He had just killed his girl, man. What I'm not entirely clear on was, when I read the book, I wasn't really under the impression that Tywin was fucking Shay. I did not get that impression from the book. I thought maybe she was just staying there and that, like, Tywin may have, like, pulled some strings with her to get her to testify on his behalf. But in the show, they really make it seem like, Tywin was banging her. I don't know, I just never got that impression from reading the book, but you never know, I guess. Well, I guess you can, but if any of you have read the books too, just, I'd like to hear what you guys think. Like, were those who bang in the books? Because I didn't really get that impression. I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking naive or something. But yeah, it appeared that way, that Tyrion was just totally crime of passioned out, and he just had to strangle a bitch. I can't blame him. Sometimes you just gotta choke a bitch. Fucking A, man. That's how the world works sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta choke a bitch. Lesson of the day. And kill Tywin on the grab right. What's gonna happen in King's Landing now, man? Shit seems to be proper fucked for those in charge, man. Because Tywin was running shit. He pretty much had all the cards in his deck. I just fell off that deck. Damn it. Yeah, Tywin had all the shit going on, and now Tywin's gone. It's like, who's gonna be running shit now? It's kinda looking like Cersei. What the fuck? You fucking assholes are shooting me. Okay, let's get out of harm's way, shall we? Son of a bitch, they have a lot of archers. Fucking pricks, man. Okay, fuck you, buddy. Jesus. Oh, Dornish fellow, eh? Ooh, neat. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna look like Cersei's gonna run shit now. What the fuck's going on with the mountain? Like, the mountain is being dissected by that dude. That one Qyburn dude. He's gonna be a semi-major character from now on, too. Keep an eye on that guy. He's got some, like, Frankenstein shit going on or something. Oh, fuck, they broke my shield. Oh, fuck. Need a new one. You. Hey, that is a nice shield you have there, sir. I need it. Get it. There we go. Bring it, bitches. Want some of this? Want some of this Lizard King action? Where are my boys? What are my boys? Oh, god damn it. There's a man right there. There's a man right there. What are my boys doing right now? Jesus H. So, Tyrion had to kill some bitches. Oh my god, I just died. You sons of bitches. Too many arrows. What are my fucking boys doing? You rat fucks. Seriously. What are you playing with your dicks over here? What the fuck is going on? You're just standing here. Jonas. I know that's you, Jonas. I know that's... What are you doing, Jonas? Seriously. I'm all up in your face. I'm staring directly at your grill. Jonas, FaceTime, okay? Why are you standing there? There are evil men that just killed your boss. Now I'm floating around in ghost form talking to your face, and you still do nothing. No, what? No, oh, you're turning? Yeah? Thinking about stuff? Jonas, I would promote you, but you're a bitch, so, fuck you, you're demoted, actually. You are now my jester. I will have to get you a motley outfit, and it will make me smile, because this full plate armor, it does not befit you. It is unbecoming of a fool such as you, Jonas. God damn you, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Anyway, it seems that Varys isn't such a bad guy after all, though. He helped Tyrion escape as well. Got him in a box and put him on a ship. Where do you think Tyrion's going? Yet another thing we won't find out till next season. Unless you read the books. I know where he's going. I do, indeed. But what? I've probably mentioned this before, but what do you think Varys' intentions are? Huh? Why is he helping out Tyrion? As Varys has shown time and time again that he is he's out for Varys. Well, he's definitely protecting his own ass comes number one to him. And as for everything else, well, all quite secondary. So what does he gain by helping Tyrion? I don't quite understand that whatsoever. We really don't know much about Varys, do we? He's been in the show since, what, first season. Still don't know much about him. Gotta wonder when they're gonna start, getting into his story, what his deal is. They will next season, I promise you this. Is there anything else of note that happened? I don't really think so. I'm probably missing something huge. This always happens, like, I'll do these episodes and then I'll, reinforcement's great. I'll do these episodes and then I'll be editing them and I'll be like, oh my god, I forgot to talk about this, and it's like, what the fuck. Well, god damn it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna skip the rest of this fight, and I believe I'll be in the next wave, so it should be all be good, unless I lose. Certainly hope I don't lose. I better not fucking lose. Anyway, I'll see you in a second.
Nice job, boys. We have finally freaking prevailed. Damn. It was a long freaking siege. I was a little afraid I was gonna lose it again. That would really be bad. We lost another one. Oh, that'd be like the third episode in a row I left off in a loss. That'd be really bad. Whew. Nice job, boys. Way to go. Anyway, before I ended this episode, we did recap episode 10 of Game of Thrones. And originally the reason I restarted this playthrough was because, you know, we were going over Game of Thrones and this series was, you know, semi-popular for me. So I guess I was just kind of wondering, you know, what would you guys want to see? Should we continue taking over Essos? Just eventually take over the whole world and call it good in sort of the same format? But another sort of way I was thinking about going, another route, was, where are you guys going? Hey, what are you doing? I'm actually kind of trying to stay out of the battle hill. What are you doing, Dornish Knight? But another route I was kind of thinking about going was, this is an old version of this mod. In fact, I'm pretty sure there may have been 2 other versions out since I started this playthrough, like newer versions. I'm not sure. I know there's at least one newer version. It's supposed to have a lot more quests that are more polished and shit. But this is really sort of an outdated version. I was thinking of just starting a new playthrough and having it being one of those super long, ridiculous, like Skyrim-esque playthroughs where I just showed every little fucking thing and just, you know, did that with the new version of the mod. But I don't know. Like, this game, it would be so long. It would be one of those playthroughs that would just take for fucking ever if I went down that route. So I might just want to take over Essos and call it good. I don't know. What do you? I'd like to hear what you guys think. But if I don't hear anything, I'll probably just take over Essos and call it good, and maybe just play the new version in my spare time. I don't know, because this game is very, very fun to play when you don't have to talk and be entertaining for it. Well, moderately entertaining, anyways. So, you know, just tell me what you freaking think and shit. And oh, you're my prisoner, bitch. And you know, I'll try to, you know, cater to what you guys wanna see. So, anyway, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Latest.